Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Stroud here. Today is Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. And today we're going to, again, as always, we're going to do our grammar and phonics pages. I'm going to read them to you if you need a little help with that. So today, plural possessive nouns. Oh my goodness, this is kind of a tough one for a lot of children. So let's go over this. Plural means more than one, right? Possessive means they own something. We talked about that the other day. And nouns are a person, place, thing, or animal. So it says to form a plural possessive noun, add an apostrophe, and that's the little guy up top, to the end of plural nouns that end in S. So if it ends in S, you just put an apostrophe at the end. Add an apostrophe and S to the end of plural nouns that do not end in S. So if it does not end in an S, you put apostrophe S. Okay? So here's our thinking question. Which noun owns or has something? So Raymond put the sisters' postcards in the mail. So more than one sister, plural, sisters, postcards. So the sisters are getting postcards. So it ends in an S. We just put that little apostrophe up top. Okay? The children's letters were from all over the country. Children is our noun. Children's is plural, more than one child, right? Children's letters. So the children own the letters. It ends in an N, so we put apostrophe S. Okay? Guys got that? So if it ends in an S, you just put an apostrophe afterwards. If it ends in anything but S, you put apostrophe S. Okay, so let's write the possessive form of the plural nouns. First one is men. Does it end in an S? No, it does not. So we're going to put apostrophe S, men's. The men's shoes were sitting on the counter in the men's department, right? At the store. Okay. Babies. Does it end in an S? Yes. So we just put an apostrophe afterwards. Babies. Next one. Books. Does it end in an S? What do we do? Fish. Remember, fish can be one and fish can be plural. So I can have one fish in my tank or I can have 10 fish in my tank. Okay? So that's a plural. Next, shelves. Okay, good job. Now you're going to think of a sentence for three of the possessive plural nouns. So you can pick any three of these that you did. Okay? And make up a sentence. All right, that's one for today. So let's go on. Our next page is 126. Let's turn in our reader's notebook. Okay, and again, we're talking about suffixes for phonics here. Suffixes are at the end of a word. We have full, ly, and okay? So, we have singer, number one, loudly, number two. Number three is joyful. Number four is teacher. Number five is fighter. And we have a little bit of a, that should be closer together. Number six is closely. Number seven, powerful. Number eight, farmer. Number nine, quickly. Number 10, careful. Number 11, friendly. Number 12, speaker. Number 13, wonderful. Number 14, truly. We have review words hopeful and safely, and challenge words listener and calmly. Okay, and again, this is 126 in your reader's notebook. So let's see what we need to do. It says write a basic word to complete each sentence. So the basic words are 1 through 14. So we're not going to look at these words here for our sentences, okay? So let's take a look. A person singing in a choir is a... Did you say singer? Of course you did. There you go. There's your first one given to you, right? Okay, number 2. If your friends yell during a game, they are playing blank. If they're yelling, let's take a look at our words. Singer, loudly, joyful, teacher, fighter, closely, powerful, farmer, quickly, careful, friendly, speaker, wonderful, truly. If they're yelling, I wonder how they're playing. Okay, the next one, number 3. A person who grows corn in the country is a blank. Who would grow corn? Let's take a look. Singer, loudly, joyful, teacher, fighter, closely, powerful, farmer, quickly, careful, friendly, speaker, wonderful, truly. Alrighty. Number 4, if you run fast, you are moving blank. So you're running fast, you're moving singer, loudly, joyful, teacher, fighter, closely, powerful, farmer, quickly, careful, friendly, speaker, wonderful, truly. Very good. Number 5. If you are very happy, you are blank. So let's take a look at that one. If you're very happy, you're singer, loudly, joyful, teacher, fighter, closely, powerful, farmer, quickly, careful, friendly, speaker, wonderful, truly. And again, boys and girls, as I always tell you, if you're not quite sure, you just circle that one and come back to it. Or if you're just writing them down on paper, you just leave it blank. Okay? And you check at the end. Number 6, the person whose desk is in front of your classroom is your blank. There's a desk in the front of my classroom. Whose desk is it? It's bigger than yours. Ready? Singer, loudly, joyful, teacher, fighter, closely, powerful, farmer, quickly, careful, friendly, speaker, wonderful, truly. Okay, number 7. Someone who is very strong is blank. Ooh, let's take a look. Somebody who's very strong. Take a look. Singer, loudly, joyful, teacher, fighter, closely, powerful, farmer, quickly, careful, friendly, speaker, wonderful, truly. Alrighty. Ready? When you use scissors, you should be blank. How do we tell you to carry your scissors around the room so that you're not going to get, whoops, not going to get hurt? Okay, ready? Singer, loudly, joyful, teacher, fighter, closely, powerful, farmer, quickly, careful, friendly, speaker, wonderful, truly. Okay, number 9. A person who smiles and asks you how you are feeling is, so when somebody smiles at you, they're being singer, loudly, joyful, teacher, fighter, closely, powerful, farmer, quickly, careful, friendly, speaker, wonderful, truly. Okay, and finally, number 10. If you are blank sorry, you will make a sincere apology. So think about it. Sometimes you may have hurt someone's feelings and you were blank sorry. Ready? Singer, loudly, joyful, teacher, fighter, closely, powerful, farmer, quickly, careful, friendly, speaker, wonderful, truly. Okay, boys and girls, if you do have one that you need to go back to, go ahead and do that. Reread your sentences to make sure they make sense. Thank you. And please make sure that you are spelling your words correctly. They are right here on the side of the paper. I'd like to see them spelled correctly. Okay? All right, now we have review. And it says choose a review word that completes the sentence. So our 2 review words are hopeful and safely. So it says, if you want something to happen, you are blank. So think about it. If you really, really, really want to get on the honor roll, you are blank. Or you really, really, really want to win a prize at lunchtime when they're giving them out, you are blank. Okay? Next, challenge. Choose a challenge word and use it in a sentence. Our 2 words are listener and calmly. So pick one of those 2, listener or calmly, and use it in a sentence here. Okay? Come up with a good 3rd grade sentence. Okay, guys? And remember your COPs, capitalization, organization, punctuation, spelling, and spacing. Okay? Make sure all of those sentences are following that. Okay? Alrighty, guys. You have a great day. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay? Bye.